Hello and welcome back, my stylish friends. This is round 2 for our pattern, how to make Jasmine Stitch heart coaster. This round, as the first round, we will be using majority of our red color yarn, and we will start with red all the way to the end, so you do not need to carry that yarn color, the white color yarn from the previous round. As always, you start with one stitch, one puff stitch. Once you complete this one puff stitch, you will make 3 puff stitches together. So you always start your stitch on the top of the first stitch, then you yarn over, move to the bottom of the same stitch, and then you want to do 3 together, so you yarn over and move to the next stitch. Once you have 3 puff stitches, you will pinch your yarn and you will pull through all the loops, and you will go back and close that stitch. Make sure you adjust the yarn and you're done. So in this round, you will be making 3 puff stitches together and 2 puff stitches together. So I will speed up the process. I just want to point one more thing. When you see only 4 petals in the flower, that's the indication that you need to make 2 puff stitches. Once you have 5 petals in the flower, you will make 3 stitches, because that will give you ability to go to the next flower. So now I speed up this process because I want to show you how to change yarn color at the end of this round. And that's the most important thing in this project, because when you're making Jasmine Stitch in rounds, technically you're making hexagon, and what we want to shape some of the flower petals into the heart. So the second round is pretty simple too, because majority of your stitches you will use the same yarn color. At the end, we will add 4 puff stitches in color white, and I will definitely show you how to change the yarn color and how to make those stitches. Also, it's very important that you practice your puff stitches. You want them to be the same height. Each petal, if they are the same height, you do not have tendency to your work to be twisting or lifting. You want this work to stay flat, especially because we are making coasters. And always count how many petals you have in each flower, because each flower should have only 6 petals. So always count them. I want to take opportunity, because I have some time here before I finish this round, to say thank you for watching this. Thank you for supporting my channel, and thank you for purchasing patterns, written patterns for beginners. I try to make them as easy as possible, but I also try to explain why we're doing things we do. I want you to be independent in the future. I just want to share my knowledge, so whatever I learned in the last 50 years, you can learn from me if you would like that. Okay, so we are making now our 3 puff stitches together, and we close, and this is the shape of our hexagon. We are missing 2 puff stitches in this flower, so I'm making my 1 puff stitch. I'm adding the second puff stitch, and that will give me the 5 petals. So I do not want to move to the next stitch. I want to change the yarn color right now. So I will take my new color yarn and I will close my 2 stitches with the new color yarn. In this case, I'm not pinching my yarn. I'm just making sure that the yarn tension is correct. Pulling yarn through all the loops. And as you see, sometimes it's a little bit tougher, but take your time and make sure you pull through all the loops. Now go back and close the stitch, and we can continue with the white color yarn now. Okay, so we are making again 1 puff stitch on the top, and in this project we are using 7 loop puff stitch. Now we are moving back to our flower. So we adding 1 puff stitch in the center of the flower. Next we will move to the next flower to be sure that we add the 6th petals, and that will be 3 puff stitches together. We pinch the yarn and we close the stitch. Now one thing we have to do is to add number 12 stitch around the work, just this one, because this is hexagon, so we are increasing stitches by 6 in each round. So we're closing just like that, and remember, go twice to do slip stitch to secure this round. And this is the end of round number 2. Does not look much like a heart, but believe me, it will be. I hope you have a wonderful time and learn something new. See you next time.